thought that maybe my existence didn't have any purpose at all. So before rehab, I just didn't feel alive, even thought I was living. I just feel completely miserable, like if I was stuck in the middle of a circle and everybody will be judging me, to the point that I just wanted to explode. And the worst thing that I did was to keep everything inside of me. I couldn't identify my feelings. I started to eat out of all my emotions.
There is a light against my face. Maybe then someone will stay. 'Cause you are worthless without sun-kissed skin. And I'll be like it.
I started to sing again. I started to believe in myself. And I understood that God has never abandoned me. And that He will never abandon you no matter what you go through. After rehab, I have never been the same woman. But little did I knew that it was just the beginning of that darkness.
I have to try anymore. Is any of this worth the price? Fading every night. I was made unique. I have got to be myself, beautiful without a doubt. And only God the sign for you. Truly wrong to be. I am breaking free. Tú eres hermosa, sin piel perfecta, ve, like sun-kissed skin. No necesita verte como ella. Eres una realidad. No te critiques, tú fuiste hecha perfecta. No tienes que ocultarte más. Yeah. You won't have to hide anymore. You won't have to try anymore.
You're worth it. In 2016, I was kept hostage for a few hours, and I feel so miserable. This was right after rehab. Just when I finally thought that I was gonna be able to take back my life, I was doing so much better. Suddenly, just one day, changed everything completely. He broke in, and I heard knocks on the door. I opened it up, and little did I know I was just on the ground. I felt so hopeless and so miserable. And I did thought that he was going to abuse me. But I didn't have to go through that. I did went through a lot of emotional abuse. But that was not enough to destroy me. Because the God that has always been with me has never abandoned me. So I made a promise to myself that everything that I was going to do since that day till forever, it was going to be intentional. I was willing to go through all the acting classes that I need to go through all the singing lessons. I was willing to fight hard for my dreams. My desire is not really fame, but if that ever knocks at my door, is to use that to raise my voice and tell you that you should never take life for granted. This is the story of two girls was the one who was hostage and tied up, and Jojo was 18. She couldn't release an album. Years later, we met.
Million thoughts in our mind. We're getting consumed by other lies. My heart is beating like a kick drum, and thinking that I might just die. And Jojo thinks she should give up now, before she loses her faith and break down. Should we stand tall on our shaking feet and show this world who we're meant to be? I'm gonna shake my fears off my shoulder. She's gonna stand tall like a soldier, both our head high. Two worlds collide. When people don't want you to thrive, trade your fears for love and fly. You gotta take the leap of faith. Sometimes to believe is all it takes. And God knows you have felt so torn, but pain birth all the grow you know. No, I don't care if they know my name. Who won the game or stole the fame? And I'm here to stay, grow, trod in love. I'm here to stay.
The reason why
I'm
The
here to
reason
stay.
why I wanted to give up in music, it was because ever since my grandma passed away, I just feel like she took her soul with me, my soul with me. And she always used it to say, here it is a new artist in the future. She always used it to see me play the piano as a 9 years old, and she believed in me so much. When she left, it's like she took my whole world with her, and everything, standing in front of an audience, singing, it would just remind me of her, and I got so sick of it that I wanted to stay away from something that I was meant to do since forever.
Say I'm here to stay. Just know that it took every ounce of my strength. Jojo had to be brave. We were scared, look us try shining anyway. When people don't want you to thrive, trade your fears for love and fly. You gotta take a leap of faith. Sometimes
The constant scrolling down on your phone and looking at all the amazing girls with all the success, it just triggers so much in you that you need to be like them. You need to have their body type. You need to be them. And it became so toxic to me when I spent so many hours looking at everybody else's life, and I was losing the essence of who I am. And I believe it can be a blessing, a huge blessing. But I also believe that you should never lose the essence of who you are and compromise your peace just to impress people. So many people sometimes come to me and look at the followers that I have, and sometimes they don't even want to talk to me because they think that the amount of followers has a say on your worth and your value. And that's why for me, even though my followers might change and might rise, I hope that I never forget that this has nothing to do with my identity. And it shouldn't also define yours. Oh, I didn't see you there. I hope that you enjoyed my original song, Worth It, that is about overcoming depression, eating disorder, and self-harm. And I hope that you enjoy seeing the brokenness in me. But now I introduce you to this new woman that you see today, that it wouldn't be possible if I wouldn't have gone through all that I did. So this Esther Masterclass is not teaching you exactly how to overcome your fears and your trials in life, but embracing them and not letting that affect your career, whether it's in the entertainment industry, as an actor, as an actress, producer, director, songwriter, recording artist, in any field that you may be, is to let you know that you can take your own story and make wonders with it. So for that, I also want to introduce you to the story of Esther. The story of Esther is very important for me because Esther was just an ordinary girl, if you're a girl like me and you. She didn't have anything that would make her look like a queen, but she was exactly at the right place at the right time, and the king found favor in her to the point that, I don't know if you knew this, but there's this policy that before you are going to be before a king in that era, the king needed to hold his golden scepter up and you needed to touch the top of it. That's in the form of like honoring the king and having his permission. If not, otherwise you're gonna get yourself killed, pretty much. So that's why Esther has this famous quote that says, "If I perish, I perish." She was willing to risk her life in order to save somebody else's life. So if you're a musician like me, I love singing and writing, but most of all, I love delivering something new, something that has never been seen in this world. And that is love through all that I do. So what Esther taught me is that it doesn't matter if you don't have 1 billion subscribers right now or right away. It doesn't matter if maybe you don't have a record label of management or agent just yet. You shouldn't let the things that you are lacking right now, like Esther was lacking a lot of preparation, because to be a queen, it takes a lot of training. You know, it doesn't matter what you don't have right now, but you can work with what you got. And I encourage you today to not trade the essence of who you are for nothing that this world can possibly offer you. You can have all of that, but if you compromise that in exchange of your mental health, what good is it to have it all in the end? And I learned it through my journey that it's not about how fast you run the race to get to where you want to be and be the first and have the Grammy just yet, you know, and all of that. It doesn't matter how fast you get there, but it matters when you stop and you help somebody walk along with you. Hi everybody, my name is Starlight. Thank you so much for being part of my world. I really hope so, from the depth of my soul, my heart, that you have enjoyed this, that this has transformed you. And if you would want to, if you desire it, go ahead, head over to your Instagram and type Patri Starlight and click on the link on my bio. There you will have access to my YouTube channel, my podcast, where to stream my music, all my music production services. And hopefully that you have the best time as you unplug from the negativity of this world and plug into love. Thank you so much.
Trade your fears for love and fly. You gotta take the leap of faith. Sometimes to believe is all it takes. And God knows you have felt so torn, but pain birth all the girl you know. No, I don't care if they know my name. Who won the game or stole the fame? And I'm here to say, grow, try and love, shine. I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay. Bring your words sharp as a knife. I've been taking them my whole life. I'm ready to move the hand of God and hand all good things abound. I'm made for more than breathing air. You see stars, I'll get out there. Yeah, he hit me so many times. Yeah, God gave me a second chance.